Kannik's Korner man's shirt, 1790 to 1830. This is a pattern that I did. Um, I don't want to call it a pattern review because I've never done a pattern review, but I specifically wanted a shirt that was authentic with the ruffled sleeves. And it says here, authentic documented historic clothing patterns for the Living History Museum and Theatrical Costumer. I imported it from the USA. And don't be fooled by the easy looking picture here. There's a lot of work that goes into this pattern. The instructions were to hand sew the pattern, but I did not hand sew the pattern because I don't like hand sewing. So I used my machine. But I did it on the outside. I'm going to show you the shirt later on. But there's a lot of work here. There's banding here. This is like a gusset underneath the sleeve. And I made it in size large. I made it size large for my husband. So here's the finished product. And I did shorten the shirt. I folded the pattern up for the length of it 3 inches, so I shortened it about 6 inches. Otherwise, the end of the shirt would have been on the back of my husband's knees. And it did say to hand roll this and hand roll this back, and if I made it again, I would have rolled it back and hand sewed it, because you see what's happening here. It's folding outward. This is on a female form, of course. Another thing, that my husband's not too tall. If I made this again, I would have shortened the sleeves, the lower sleeves up, because I know it's supposed to I don't know what the word is, blossom out, but I would definitely shorten it for him. He's not that tall. And also I made it in large. You got to be very careful on this neck size because the neck just barely fits it. The Regency era for men is all about the neck, but this turned out to be a corset for the neck, and I'll show you what the stock tie looks on it. So I put the stock tie on it, and I know that I didn't do it right. I just did like a pussy bow. And if you can fold this down or you can leave it up. I have to learn how to do the stock tie. I just don't know how to do it right now. There's instructions online how to tie it. But there you go. It looks much better on a man than it does on my small dress form.